It's the playoff stage that they're looking for. No time to dwell. Synopsy looking aggressive towards Cave. Lightning fast from JL. TMB's dualies. It's going to cause problems for Juan Flatro and Synopsy. Red Star will fight GXX. And it's Scenari left in a 1 versus 4. Not the most ideal of starts here for the BNE boys as they all fall by the wayside. Bomb needs to be retrieved. But I think TMB, he's going to be waiting patiently with these dualies. Looking for his third as well. And I don't think this is going to be a pretty comfortable time here for Scenari, although he finds a second. Scenari, oh, it got close there.
Another rotation to come through. Gonna dig down as well. Rigon trying to cause a problem. Buzz only good for one. JL with an MP9 has to deny everything.
And an MP9 that could be put to good use. Synopsy's only got the Tech 9, so if he can close the gap and find a quick burst down, and he has a lot of space on site to work with. Problem is, Rigon's picked up an M4A1S, and although the thoughts that I had were there, I knew that Rigon's positioning would just be too good and too unconventional for JL to pre-fire into. TMB, he'll get the trade. Scenari responds with a
cross. They need to be cautious of it. There's no buy around it, which I guess is the silver lining, and they're actually going to go aggressive. The double Mac 10 is just flooding down over towards this B site, and it won't be tested for the most part. Red Star only good for one, traded immediately.
Nicely done. It is Juan Flatro. He'll find one more maybe with his Mac 10 through the smoke. Waro 2K falls. Last two players on the AKs will learn quite quickly about both of their positions. But X-Mad Lions, they might go for another save. Ultimately, BNE should not be losing this round, and it will be a third to their name. Starting to establish dominance on this T side.
That's it. I mean, when we said that those double AKs were going to be a bit of a problem, and that was the case, but they try to go for a gamble stack, and the idea is nice, but BNE just... Oh, W. It's oh so simple, oh so effective. The double Mac 10s open up the site, close things out with 3 remaining alive. BNE up to 3, and now starting to build a wealth of a lead on their T side, which is becoming concerning. If X-Mad Lions, which they probably will fall by in towards the next, failure to convert, it's back to square one, back to the eco, and back to BNE.
Not quite on the mark just yet. And a lot of spam coming out, but he had to find a kill to the feed. Oh my word, JL takes so much damage. Rigon and Synopsy open things up. Great shot from Red Star, but it is a 4 versus 3 BNE man advantage. Wouldn't be surprised to see another save here for the XML boys.
Exactly. I mean, oh, maybe not anymore. Warrow's denied the bomb going down, and now they've been given a lifeline extended in. One Flatcher trying to go aggressive himself. What can he find? Swinging in. Warrow one more. This is crumbling at their feet as Warrow makes it yet another. A third to his name. It's Synopsy in a 1 versus 3 to deny. Good for the first pass as that test is bottle 4. Nearly finding Warrow as well on top as he's left on 14 points of HP, but it's in back in his hands. This site for free. No one there to test them. Hang on a second. Rig got a little bit of a laboured spray. Costly. One Flasher stepping up good for one of his own. Buzz with the AWP. If this can find a little bit of work, it might make this a bit easier, but I think it potentially is probably just going to be that early save call. The only thing is, though, saving is going to be the hard part. The retake as well is not even going to be tested. They're going to be hunted. I don't blame them at all. BNE go and try and drop that AWP and the AK out of the hands of X-Mad Lions, and they go forward in towards these next few rounds with a bit more of an easier showing. And you can already see Scenari starting to make that movement back over towards ramp. Red Star with the first point of contention, and he falls. It's down to the orb to deny.
And Buzz, will he even be allowed to save? Scenari knows his position. The orb will connect, but it forces Buzz into the open. One flat that kind of entrance, but out towards A. Rigon will be spammed down. Buzz just finding an easy lineup through the smoke. Rigon out of it. 3 versus 5. Molly will force Red Star into the open, and he will burn to the flames, and Scenari's AK to finish the job. In the meantime, the A site actually sieged by the T side. Scenari's nade has finished the job. A 3 versus 3. Quad Flatro back turned. The donut smoke's gone. Waro 2K will capitalize.
All gone quiet as well now. Numbers favouring the CT side. Still yet to get a bomb down, and that's the hardest bit. They cannot get a little bit of control here. Orb of GXX not going to be given anything for free. This one's going to be very difficult. The first fight will be the most important. JL passes. I think that might more or less confirm things. GXX might be tempted to save. Will be good for the information, but not the kill. JL.
Against an eco, this should be no problem. But a stack towards A that they've got to be a bit cautious for. Red Star, he takes a bit of damage early doors. Buzz looking for one with the USP. Rigon has 3 players covered with his M4A1S. Waro might be the fourth man to fall as well, but a smoke in his face will prevail, at least to get the A site and preserve Waro's life here into the post plant. Orp in his back pocket, though. I think it's got to be another save call for him, and it will be a 7th on the board for BNE.
Has to be. I mean, there has to be the safe call here. They cannot afford to let this AWP fall into wrong hands. Waro just about making that one survive. Will he be able to do it a second time of asking? The answer's no. JL close and personal with just the USPS. Can't expect too much. The performance at the moment for XMAD Lions, but in fact, if they can find a fourth here, it could kickstart some momentum, but that's not a great start. TMB will fall. Synopsy, nice opener. They're going to double back over towards Excavation.
Well.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Red Star. Ah! He will not find a single kill. Oh, no, Red Star. He's fluffed all his lines. A 5 versus 3. The spam from Buzz is good for the bomb carrier. GXX will fight Moro 2K though. And the AWP v AWP battle won by the Kosovian once again. Synopsy will have Buzz dead to right. Rigon will find JL. And with that, it's a very... For BNE, one away from double digits here on the T side of Ancient. Impressive to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, that's safe to say. I mean, so impressed with BNE. XMAD Lions has been a really kind of inconsistent showing on the CT side thus far. We already kind of we've mentioned about how much rounds are enough. I think it's safe to say 9 is more than good. Nades come through, we'll trade out. Rigon fighting one off the death isn't the end of the world. TMB there for a double. Make that a third too. Synopsy all alone. What can he find? Good for the first, but so much left to do. Being tagged from behind, and JL will clean things up. XMAD Lions finally respond with a 4.
Themselves a man advantage. Synopsy finding the kill early doors.
Spam coming through. Senary, good for the first. Damage dealt a dink as well and towards Rigon. Might get timing on TMB here. Buzz will find 2. TMB with just 3 points of HP. Just going to fall away, but it's a 2 versus 3 in favor of BNE.
Position from TMB could be good. Problem is, the BNE wrap has both players circled in, but just as quickly as they find themselves here, they could get out, but no. TMB tries something aggressive. Buzz now safeguarding the bomb like a penguin with its infant, and it will be a first kill. But towards ramp, GXX getting a nice boost over the top. Yeah, that's what you get for jump spotting that one, JL. Seneri runs out into the middle of no man's land. He'll get taken down. Doesn't stop GXX from finding a second. A clinic performance so far with the AWP from him. He's only 9 and 9. One flat throw, 20 and 10. He's looking for more as well as he approaches down ramp. Waro 2K will try and hold him down. The one flat throw train just keeps on plowing through the XMAD Lions side. Buzz and Red Star to keep the dreams alive of XMAD Lions, I feel like, here on Ancient. Synopsy back turned, will eventually get taken down. A 2v3 is not impossible for the XML boys.
No, it's definitely not impossible, but for XMAD Lions, there's a lot on the line here with finding this round. This one has to be a necessity if they want to deny BNE just walking away with the CT side. It's already looking very dicey. It's a 2 versus 3 in favor. And as the clock starts to dwindle ever so slightly more and more, the call to save starts to ring louder, surely, because where do they go? What do they find? And even trying to deny GXX from finding a couple more of that AWP is going to be tough. Smoking towards front of cave. That now leaves him to isolate this fight over towards ramp if he wants to, and he can just hold down the fort. That's enough. I think it might be a save call with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, I think for XMAD Lions, they might give it a go, see if they can get a bomb plant.
Oh, no, yeah, they are.
The damage is already done, it feels like. Buzz is going to have to come from ramp. GXX is just holding down the angle. The molly will do nothing, and there you go. GXX catches Buzz. Bomb dropped as well. 5 seconds left. No time to plant here for Red Star. And here we go. The pressure through. One flat throw will take him down. Running around as well. Buzz makes his way towards A. Seneri. The 1 versus 3 will spot the first. Take him down as well. 28 seconds left. Picks up another M4 just for the ammunition's sake. Buzz, oh my word, got to be careful. His backside nearly sticking out and could have cost him his life. Instead now Seneri approaches with caution, but he'll have himself a second kill. TMB.
No way.
No, Seneri, does he know about the last? Oh, he does now. He absolutely does. Miss shot from TMB. And Seneri will clutch in the disrespect on top. He knows the proportion of the...
Aggression. 40 seconds left to work with. XMAD Lions, they could be in a very dicey spot right now.
Pressuring in, Seneri, he'll find the opener, a 4 versus 4. The bomb information picked up as well. 30 seconds left, Seneri. He will fall down. Synopsy, oh, he's just going to be looking to take the place. GXX, molly at the ready. The flash chucks in. They go for a boost over the top to see if they can catch out the player, JL, he'll find GXX. Synopsy taking a big chunk of damage as well. Waro nearly gets spammed down, but a rig on 1 versus 4. Orp in hand as well. Missed shot. Don't think he's going to be fighting much more. Leg shot at least connects. JL, half HP as Rigon tries his best. He's not the Orper of the side. Nice snapshot onto the first, but one will only Orp and AK safe from the previous Deagle 5-7 USP to accompany it. X-Mad Lions should be on for 8 here. BNE themselves, let's see what damage they can cause.
Senery, the pistol's causing problems. Synopsy goes backside one more, looking to try and find a second. Dinked as well as he just forced, tries to fall back into the smoke. Rigon picks up an AK-47, makes it a second also one. Flash shows Boz all alone. 1 versus 4. I think this one is done. It is 16-7.
No, it's like a hostage. It's like one of the Danger Zone maps as well. Not Danger Zone. The 2-man game mode.
Yeah,
you know?
Wingman.
Yeah, no, not Wingman. The like when there's the operation on. It's like one of the maps they always use.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, secure the hostages, you know, that map. Guys, let us know, please. Please tell us. Nonetheless, in this round, it's all kicked off a little bit. It has gone in favour of the X-Mad Lions side. 1 man left of Scenari, but with a smoke and a kit to his name, this could get scary. Both X-Mad Lions players positioned in apartments. Would you expect him to just stick the bomb out right here?
I mean, it is doable, but it's risky. We'll drop our smoke as well. Is he going to stick this? This might work in his favour.
Oh, no. Oh,
No.
okay. Never mind, Red Star. Had to rain and operate a little bit. House.
No, it's not Lake House. It's Safe House.
Oh, damn. Yeah, no, I don't think I would have gotten that. I'm not going to lie, but that's annoying. There you go.
Oh, hang on a second. We're flat
Whoa!
for a double.
All right. He's had enough of us yapping on about maps and the trivial side of Counter-Strike. He just wants to shoot. Heads the same with Synopsy. A Mag 7 soaring through apartments as Red Star dinked up as well. As Synopsy still looks for their shots. But a 2 versus 5 BNE have gotten away with theft in the force by response.
They never should have been able to get away with that. The double FAMAS opener, yeah, I'll give them the credit for that. But the Mag 7, come on now. Now Buzz taking a bit of damage into his top mid. They know exactly where he is. Well, Flatcho makes it a 3rd. This is a stellar force in here for BNE. That's Red Star, all alone. AK in hand. He's found 1 kill, 4 more as well if he wants to find the round.
Oh, that's so sick, man.
To be successful, GXX trade. Nice, looking for 1 more. Waro low on HP, but it's actually JL who comes on the top. So obviously going to double back in towards that position though, and this could work quite nicely, but it actually overextends. They're falling apart against an eco.
How on earth is this happening? No, another one to fall. It's just blow for blow right now on Mirage, forced by a warfare. The X-Mad Lions, while they were able to quite convincingly show us that Bad News Eagles are a good team on Mirage, are able to snap right back into action. Waro 2K spotted, but it's beaten out. Scenari didn't see it coming. And BNE. Oh, great shot from Rigon. No stopping him. That's a corker of a response, though. Rig on a second. Caught blind as the M4 of GXX to find another. Oh, GXX. It's a monster performance from the Kosovian King as he just destroys everyone on the X-Mad Lions. Pretty comfortable beginnings here for X-Mad Lions. Just gathering the information. Rig on. Oh, timing is so not on his side, but for Scenari, he's holding connector. Now a 3 versus 3.
What do they do here? That's the question, isn't it? Now swinging in towards the side. Rig on 1. Buzz will fall. Time is dwindling, and that bomb is going to struggle to make his way across. Waro might even be trying to go for somewhat of a save, potentially. No, TMB going to find 1. Looking to try and cross. Will just about make it. TMB will fall, though. Rigon comes off the bomb. Has to find both. They can't. GXX.
Has he just hit him through the mid boxes?
I think he may have. I think he was just tapping away in towards, you know, that left-hand window. GXX overextends. TMB, freebie, sitting in the flames. Heat coming through, though. At least that will trade out JL. They know they're wanting towards under. We'll get timing. It's Synopsy. Nice peek. Brings the numbers back level. Or not for much longer.
Red Star finds the opener. Rigon knows there's a couple towards B. Oh, Rigon. It was made messy. Did pick up 1. Waro's trade, leaving Synopsy in a 1 versus 2. He knows 1 was short, and he knows that 1 was a bomb planter, so he's got Waro dead to right. Oh, and he's tagged Buzz as well, and he knows that the last man's there now, baiting out the shot from Buzz. And Synopsy dancing back and forth between the angles, left and right. He'll swing from the left as Synopsy looks right, and with that, Buzz, ice in his veins, is able to make it.
going to be a bloodbath.
Close up. Oh, my words. One Flatro and Scenari have both found kills. One Flatro follows up. And we're down to a 4-on-2. AK spotted and taken down by Synopsy. And BNE a force buy that will absolutely kill the T economy. Waro 2K is actually managing to find some good damage. GXX should swing in though. And Synopsy
a ladder, so he's going to be stuck in there unless he wants to go by foot.
Red Star holding short. Waro 2K in the ladder room just as he stops peeking the angle. Scenari. Oh, he's in such an advanced position. Waro 2K going to be swinging in from the right. It's a great shot from Scenari and a dink onto Waro 2K. Synopsy will find the penultimate. Red Star in a 1 versus 3, making all the noise out towards A, and Synopsy from short will have him dead to right. 8-3. BNE up by damage at the beginning of this round as well. BNE should be in a pretty solid place to find a ninth. GXX patiently waiting, will find the first. Rigon's assist finally coming into fruition as one Flatro. The M4A4 picking up one. Waro 2K responds though. The hero AK at least finding a single kill. Synopsy will have Buzz taken down. And Red Star on Waro 2K here in a 2-on-4.
2-on-4, over towards the short position they go. They'll be spotted as well. That's surely the round done now. I mean, look at the time dwindling. Okay, Waro, he's making something of this. And actually, it looks like they want to test the waters back over towards the A side. Red Star going to be the man to try and deliver on something. Good for one. Bomb in hand, 1 versus 2. And actually, he should be able to get this bomb down.
Probably the most doable of all the scenarios that he's been in so far. And he picks up the AWP as well. Red Star, not really much of an AWPer. He will find the first though, and Scenari peeks in. A second shot will cost him his life. And BNE, well made expensive. GXX gets over aggressive as Scenari picks up another. And it's all kicking off for the BNE side. They're a man down. They're trying to fight the numbers back. And it's Scenari and Rigon now in the 2 versus 3 to try and put BNE out to double digits. The flash, it's good. Bomb dropped as well. Scenari's done a great job in pressuring the scenario, but now it's Rigon. The man living in Switzerland needs to come up huge here in a 1 versus 2 scenario. Nade to be tossed in. He's already been tagged up. TMB will only add to that. And as the bomb will be set down, Red Star and TMB, they should have themselves an easy pickup of a 4th until that happens. One more man, Rigon up close, and he is just a masterclass with every weapon. The disrespect with the knife as he slashes his opponent to just pulp on the floor. Rigon has BNE there.
Masterclass.
10-3, a good start for Juan Flatro, does decent damage to Buzz as well. Synopsy edges in, an easy pickup for him, but he continues to go aggressive. Red Star, he's going to get caught out by the B push as well. BNE, relentless aggression, and that gives them a 2-on-4. Rigon, he's going to be inhaling JL in just a second with how close these two are. And in the smoke, JL, the Lithuanian, will be able to pick up Rigon. A 2v3, not the worst case scenario for sure, but absolutely one that they can work from. Then again, it was a 1v2 in their hands in the last round, and Rigon was able to come out on top. This time, they're at a man disadvantage. And JL, it was a nice idea, but now Waro left alone.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this one should be done. Waro would need something special. He's been brilliant thus far, I've got to say as well. 16 and 12, he's individually looked fantastic, but even still, it's going to be a 1 versus 3 post bomb. The rotation to come over towards the B side momentarily. Bomb get planted. Molly in towards kitchen. Spoken towards that of apps. He's buying himself some time and some room to work with. But if he pushes this smoke, he'll walk straight in towards Synopsy. Does Synopsy know is the question. Warrior's got such a good angle. He's just holding, waiting, looking for something. And Synopsy spamming it will find it. There's the round. There's the 11th. And there is...
Amazing people. Please, please drop them a follow, honestly. And for the whole production as well, it extends to. You guys have seen what REPUBLEAGUE are capable of, and, you know, sharing 1% of the love that we have for this this tournament organizer, it would mean the world to us. So please, please go and drop them a follow. Blabbling on. Of course, as you can see, a bit of a solemn way to end the half as well. The hot streak from BNE seems to come to an end in round 15. Scenari falls as well. Rigon in a 1 versus 4. And it seems to be that the Bad News Eagles, they're going to have to settle for a 12-3 half. A monstrous comeback required here. Sorry, it's 11-4, but still.
As well, you kind of see a little bit of a posturing for the CTs over towards that of B. Molotov in towards bench 2. That denies that rotation and the presence.
JL, he can work around this smoke, a double boost as well. TMB has eyes on Synopsy. Although the boost dismantled, he's going to go for a wild spam through it here, Synopsy. One Flatro's going to get flashed through, and he looks to try and find the opening, but it won't happen. A 3 versus 4. All of these BNE players tagged up as Rigon goes down. Scenari alongside...
Testing over towards Pilots, doesn't find too much. Henry going aggro, spots TMB, he's low on HP, but JL comes alive, one of his own, in towards Con. Very nice work from him to find one more, and he could be able to find Rigon, and he will with ease. Back turn, only going one way.
Brilliantly done. Down to 2. X-Mad Lions have got all 5 to face off against GXX and Juan Flatro. Decent damage done to the initial rifler. The AWP will clap out the Palace push of Juan Flatro. Nothing, and I mean nothing, to the kill feed. It's just lots of ammunition expended. Ooh. A brilliant shot from Juan Flatro takes down JL. GXX finding TMB. All of a sudden a 5 versus 3. Bad News Eagles in a pretty positive position. Moro 2K to try and deny that though. His AWP finding its first. Flash is dropped in. Rigon second to fall. Just like that, a 3 versus 3, a chance maybe now. BNE, they continue to lose out as Waro 2K fires through. It's just one man left, a Synopsy 1 versus 3. Waro would have spotted him, Red Star to take him down. X-Mad Lions.
And counter Waro if they want any chance of finding something here. Not a bad start. JL will fall, but the trade comes through. GXX comes alive, though, for one of his own. The numbers stay in favour of BNE.
And Juan Flatro, such an oppressive angle. Red Star's got him covered, though. But Juan Flatro just won better in the fight. Buzz and Waro 2K in a 2 versus 4. It took so long for the lads to get going on the BNE side. But now they finally break through. X-Mad Lions down to 1. It's Buzz left against 4. But to be fair, even though BNE have won the round, you know, I hate to be that guy and dampen the spirits for the BNE boys. X-Mad Lions have put on one hell of a stint on their CT side of Mirage, and it is not something they can get too complacent with just yet. Buzz, he'll find one, drops in towards Connector. Juan Flatro would have spotted him coming up. Bomb still needs to be picked up by GXX. Usually,
I've got the quiff, but I haven't got the volume. I haven't got the volume on the quiff. He's got a great bit of volume. Speaking of, in towards this A side of volume, and A's coming through. Rigon big of the first, looking for more. What more can he find? That's going to be JL. As he falls, the all part of the display only limited to 1.
TMB falls as well. Rigon's hat-trick on the entry. And BNE, surely this puts them to series point, to playoffs point. And despite the distressing stint on their T side to begin with, X-Mad Lions put up one hell of a performance, but now it's crunch time. It's 4 in a row, or they have to face off in the lower bracket, and they have to play an extra 2 best of 3s to guarantee a place in playoffs. Red Star, he'll find Synopsy. Capable rifler, Waro 2K, the one to watch from Mr. Simple himself. This round though, Red Star falls, JL hefty spam through the smoke, Rigon low HP, and JL falls to low HP as well. Juan Flatro dives in towards B as everyone just piling out right now. Still looking for these entries towards B, Juan Flatro stands. As Buzz, he's having a look with the MP9. Juan Flatro with a second, GXX will find the third. Buzz in the back lines will find one, but with him falling by the wayside, it's 1 man against 4, and JL will be no longer. Bad news.